Wait, you're gonna run with keyboard? If I get spanked by you using a mouse, I'm gonna quit iracing forever. Yes. Excited.
Sorry, I tried to stop. I was sliding.
Well, good evening, sim racing fans from around the world. You are tuning in to round 5 of the Free Car Cup, the penultimate race for that prized trophy that we haven't got. Nobody's going to get it. It'll be probably a PDF certificate at best, but who doesn't like a PDF certificate? BT could take the championship if he finishes P5 or above, I'm led to believe, by someone who's done the maths in their head. I've had too much rum this evening, so I won't be checking their maths. We're just going to trust that their head has got the figures correct. So BT could take the championship if he finishes P5 or above. Welcome, I'm your commentator, Dom Goodsell, and we are at Summit Motorsports Parkway. What you're watching on your screen right now is not a family picnic or a trip to Cornwall. It is in fact the Jetta, the Volkswagen Jetta. We're going to be talking about this car later. There's not much to say about it. It drives like a family saloon. You can get 2 Isofix car seats in the back of it, 3 medium-sized suitcases, and there's room for a small dog. And it's also a free car on iRacing, so why not? Let's see if we can get the race info up for you. As always, with all of these broadcasts, there's always a technical hitch in every single one of them. This week it's the race overlay. Let's see why that's not coming up. That's where I turn to my producer and ask him what's going on. And then remember that I don't have one. Let's have a look. Why is the race overlays not working?
Shit, it's about to pass me using the keyboard.
Oh my god, there it is. There we go, Summit Point Motorsports Park. There's meant to be a space between the T and the M. There is on my screen, there's not on yours. I apologise for that, that is very poor grammar. There you go, track temperature is 31 degrees. It's going to be clear this evening. There is no fog or midnight surprise race that's been put on. The drivers will be expected to have 1 mandatory pit stop, and there is a couple of fast repairs on offer for those who dent that beautiful family sized car. Going to leave you for a couple of minutes now while I just got a couple of new drivers in this evening. Michael Scharling. Going to start having a rule for the entrance for next season, season 2 of the Free Car Cup. Everyone's surname has to be one that I can pronounce. Michael Schulling. If I've pronounced that wrong, Michael, I do apologise.
That was a terrible re-entry of the track.
So Nate Jordan there's been knocked off the track. I think he's going to be towing any minute now. He's going to reverse it. Oh, he's going to go back on track. Let's have a look at Beatty there, our current championship leader. BT setting the fastest time in practice.
47.
For 1 minute 5:81. He's the only driver so far to dip into the 1 minute 5s. Obviously BT there. Luke Saunders just scraping above the 106s. I reckon Luke could probably get into the 105s. And then John Casey for 106.79. Beatty there just towing himself back to the pits. Let's have a look at Luke Saunders, the 52 car.
Carter's shocking me.
Big welcome to Danny Rowe. Danny Rowe in the 101 car.
Successfully hopped over somebody else.
And
Off to the replay.
David Tovar in the 89 car also joining us this
Whoever's
evening.
got the Red Bull, you checked out before I got a chance to land it.
Going to be attempting a dual role this evening as race director and commentator. I do have the power, I'm led to believe, to throw the yellow caution flag. Just following on from last week's initial start where half the field died before turn 1. If the similar event happens this week, we'll see if we can throw the yellow caution flag and keep the drivers bunched up while everyone gets their stuff together, keep the racing nice and tight. More action for you, the sim racing fans out there. Lovely little nose view there of Luke Saunders' car. That beautiful Volkswagen Jetta. .40 seconds then, so we're going to 15 minutes of open qualifying. I'm just doing some tidying up, just ready for the race this evening. While I do that, I'll leave you with Chris Forrester in the 41 car. There we go. There's practice over and done with. And move on to open qualifying. 15 minutes. Let's see what the drivers can do. As they start leaving the pits one by one. Trying to get out in some free air. Have a look at John Casey. Just behind Luke Saunders there. So apologies for that, just had to sort out a few things in the broadcasting studio here, live at Banbury, United Kingdom. So I'm back now, and Osley Beatty is currently provisional pole position there. Beatty setting a 1 minute 5:41. A few more drivers now dropped into the 1 minute 5s. Ash Dainty, Luke Saunders, and Garrett Hilliard, all within the 1 minute 5s. The rest of the field then pretty much making up in the 1 minute 6s, with just John Casey there just outside in P14 with 1 minute 7, and Michael Schulling 1 minute 11. I think Michael's just getting to grips with this VW Jetta. Here's a 2 litre 4-cylinder TDI diesel, very much like your family car there. Top speed of 133 miles per hour. Built in 2010 and freely available with your iRacing membership. And it races in the Volkswagen Jetta TDI Cup. But this week for round 5 we are at Summit Point Motorsports Park. Used to be called Summit Point Raceway, opened in 1969 for those who are interested. The IMSA series used to race there historically. Can't quite imagine IMSA racing around here, but they used to apparently. Not entirely sure the configuration of the track we're going to be using today. I think it's the Jefferson circuit. I think it's Jefferson. It's the short circuit anyway. So I think it's the Jefferson circuit. Quite a simple layout really. There's 1 or 2 corners require a little consideration, particularly when driving the Jetta. There's a nice flow to the circuit, so the focus will be on the car, not the track. Nicola Sturgeon there on the side of the 47 car. For those of you who don't know who Nicola Sturgeon is, she is the leader of the Scottish National Party. Formidable woman, hard as nails. That's probably why Ash Dainty has got her plastered on the side of his car there, and the front by the look of it. Let's just hope he doesn't get rammed up the rear. I'm pretty confident that Nicola Sturgeon wouldn't stand for that. In fact, hold on one sec. I do believe that might not be Nicola Sturgeon. That might be Angela Merkel. Which would make sense, seeing as the German flag on the side of the car. There's a cross between too much rum and my monitor not being close enough in focus. I do believe that is Angela Merkel, not Nicola Sturgeon. Although if you did a side-by-side comparison, the two women are loosely look similar at 10:20 in the evening on a Wednesday night. Anyway, there's Angela Merkel. I mean, both formidable women, if we're being honest. I mean, I wouldn't mess with either of them. And Ash Dainty there, not messing around there with Gary Spencer from New Jersey in a number 5 car. Spencer currently P5 in the qualifying. I think he's going to be holding up Ash Dainty there a little bit. In fact, he is going to be holding him up. So looking at the timing screen, I don't think Ash would have got any particular. It wasn't on a fast lap. He wasn't setting any purple sectors, but he certainly was held up there. So he's just dropped off a little bit now. Ash Dainty there. In fact, he's stopped, and the 33 car, which is Matthew Green, looks like he's stopped right behind him. Stroke in his boot. Right then, let's see who else is on track at the moment. No, that's it. That is the end of qualifying. So we can now shortly look at the grid formation. Just a reminder, it is a 30-minute race with a mandatory pit stop. And drivers do have access to that all-important one fast repair. If you're on the stream and watching, do say hello. Ask me any questions you would like. I'll do my best to answer them. If you've got any fans, any partners of the drivers involved this evening, do say hello as well. Any fathers, brothers, mothers, cousins? Yeah. We're all inclusive on Sim Party Racing. We'll talk to anyone. I will talk to anyone. So we'll be going to grid very shortly. As we take a look at the beautiful Summit Point Motorsports Park there. And there we go, there's confirmation of qualifying. Osley Beatty, pole position, 1 minute 5.4. Ash Dainty, P2. Daniel Rowe, P3. Luke Saunders, peak 4. Garrett Hilliard, P5. Gary Spencer, P6. Mattis Niger, P7. Chris Forrester in P8. Nate Jordan, P9. Roderick Eskew, P12. I understand Roderick is actually on keyboard and mouse for this evening's race. I think he's in a hotel or he's working away from home this evening. Did not want to miss out on tonight's race, so he is on the keyboard. We'll be focusing on his keyboard skills later on during the race. David Tovar is P11 and Andrew Hooker P12. Matthew Green is P13, John Casey P14 and Matthew Sculling P15. And if I knew how to scroll down that screen, I would. I don't. So we're going to go to race soon. Just a reminder, the track temperature currently 52 degrees Celsius. The air temperature is 32, and for some reason, there we go. We are now starting with the pace car, and we're off on the formation lap. Look at that pack of family saloon cars. It's like half term in Cornwall. Osley Beatty there will be wanting to control the pack and make that getaway like he did last week. Perfect start for Beatty after he took out half the field. He's going to slow them down now. Ash Dainty not going to want to let Beatty get away with this. He's staying very close to him. Ash Dainty and Angela Merkel. There's so many innuendos I want to say, but I just can't. Ah! P3, I think that's Daniel Rowe sporting the iRacing livery on the bonnet, and they are going to go green. They'll be going green now, any second. And there we go. Beatty through turn 1. Ash Dainty. Daniel Rowe sporting that lovely iRacing livery there. With a pace car printed on the back, trying to confuse Luke Saunders, who's not going to be confused by the fact that Daniel Rowe is not actually the pace car. Oh, and the number 2 car is spun. He's controlled it. Yep. Looks like he's got away with that there. And that's Garrett Hilliard there going for a little early spin. Managed to save it. He's lost a little bit of time, and looks like he's going to get overtaken there by the 63 car of Gary Spencer. It's a nice little battle forming up here. P5, P6 and P7. Garrett just about holding off Gary Spencer there. He's going to have to do well here to try and keep that position. Oh, and who have we got here? Oh, we've got the 64 car. That's Andrew Hooker. Let's try and see what happened to him, if we can. Yeah, we haven't got a replay of that, unfortunately. No, unfortunately we don't have the replay of that incident. Apologies for that. So, Osley Beatty there, still holding on to P1. Ash Dainty still P2. I think Garrett Hilliard's apologies, has got past Matthew Green. Don't know what's happened to Garrett. He's
You gonna dive on that curve every time?
doesn't seem to be on. Oh, there he is, Garrett Hilliard. The replay doesn't seem to be showing. So,
We have to let out for you not to wreck us every time.
another technical hitch. The replays aren't working properly. Lovely. That has nothing to do with me, I don't think. Luke Saunders there just setting the fastest lap of the race so far with a 1 minute 6.14. Well done, Luke. The 52 car. Chris Forrester, we're just hearing, is entering the pits. He's on his way out of the pits now, Chris. So he would have done his mandatory pit stop. He is P15. But everyone else is going to have to do their pit stop eventually. Let's have a look at Matthew Green. He's made his way up to P10. Green, sporting that sherbet coloured standard clown livery that comes with the free iRacing paints. There's something on the bonnet there. We'll see if we can zoom in on that in a minute. It's like a seal. Yep, he's chosen a seal by the look of it. Sealed with a kiss. Now he's starting to line up a move here, Robert Eskew, who, if you remember, he's actually driving with keyboard and mouse this evening, is Robert. So Matthew needs to be a little bit careful here with his V3 Fanatic pedals, Thrustmaster wheel, versus the AWD-Z of Robert Eskew. What is quite hilarious is that Robert Eskew is still holding him off on a keyboard. Oh, come on, Matt. Thrustmaster versus Logitech keyboard. You can do this. You can do this, Matt. I don't know what he's using for accelerate. Maybe it's page up and page down. There's Matt there, the SPR logo. Sim Party Racing. If you haven't checked out our website, please do. We are adding to it every day with new content. You can find the championship results for the Free Car Cup also on the website there, along with information on how you can join the community. We do a lot of endurance racing, and it'll be good to have new members. We welcome new members all the time. So if you're just getting into sim racing, or you just want to ask some questions and want to learn more about it, do join a Discord. You can join via the website. All the information's there. I'm just going to stay with Green and Eskew for the moment, because I'm just desperate to see if Matthew can get past someone who's driving with a keyboard. Robert Eskew there, 1 minute 6:84 is his best lap time versus Matthew Green. Matt's actually done a quicker lap time of 1:06.62. And just going to have a look. I think John Casey here has had a crash. You can have a look at it. There we go. It's number 17 car. Let's see what happened to John there. Oh, he's got onto this. Yeah, little spin. That's quite safe. He's controlled that well, and he's back going again. So the pack's still quite bunched up here, which should make for some good racing. And we are hearing that obviously BT has now dropped down to third. I was so focused on the keyboard and mouse versus Matthew Green that I've missed that. I do apologise. Let's we should have a look at this. Oh, there's a little coming together there with Ash Dainty. I think something else must have happened before that for Ash Dainty to be alongside Osley Beatty there. So, and in fact, I think it looks like Ash Dainty let Beatty go past again. So let's go back. Let's just see what happened here. So this is Ash Dainty in the 47 car trying to get past BT. Doesn't make it stick. Ash Osley goes off, and yeah, Angela Merkel there, always the diplomatic one, has instructed Dainty to let BT past. I love the fact that Angela Merkel is plastered all over that 47 car. Let's just hope that that front end doesn't get bashed in. So Daniel Rowe is actually currently P1. Well done, Daniel. New driver to the Free Car Cup Championship. Sporting that lovely iRacing logo that's not been changed in about 15 years. Hopefully the other drivers aren't confused by the pace car being written all over the car. Pretty sure Luke Saunders isn't, as he mounts a challenge now to Daniel Rowe. Just under a second separates Daniel Rowe and Luke Saunders. I wouldn't rule out Beatty there. He's going to want to come back, reclaim that first position, having qualified faster than everyone else, consistently, lap after lap. Performed exceptionally around this circuit. He's going to want to get back in front there, is BT. Remembering someone has worked the points out in their head. They've done the maths in their head, and if BT finishes 5th or higher, he would have won Season 1 of the Sim Party Racing Free Car Cup. Again, those figures are
Fuck, I'm so sorry, dude.
Oh, and what we're hearing there? I think someone's gone off. Let's have a look. Is it Nate Jordan? Let's have a look. There's Garrett Hilliard there. Oh, that's Nate Jordan. And the number 2 car of Garrett Hilliard. I think that was where that's where the apology was. Yeah, Hilliard there. And Luke Saunders now in the pits. Luke going to the pits there. I think Luke's gone in for his scheduled pit stop. Yeah, Garrett had to tow into the pits. Luke Saunders got in for his mandatory pit stop, so he's back out again. Obviously Beatty will move himself up to P2. Daniel Rowe there, currently leading round 5 of the Free Car Cup. And a few drivers now going to the pits. Jordan and Casey both going for their pit stops. Gary Spencer just exiting the pits, so there's a lot of drivers now coming in. The pit window is open. Daniel Rowe posting a 1 minute 6.75 on his last lap. Obviously BT a 1 minute 6.79, so they're evenly matched here. However, Daniel Rowe has come into the pits for his scheduled pit stop, so he's going to want to get this one out of the way nice and quickly. There is fuel. Drivers will have to add fuel, so that's a quick stop there by Daniel Rowe. So a lot now will rely on how quickly BT can get around this lap. And I imagine BT will probably come into the pits after this lap. He'll want to try to avoid the undercut there of Daniel Rowe. He's going to be pushing that Jetta. Just doesn't have this. Just doesn't. When you say an LMP2 or the Porsche or GTE, you can really make it sound exciting. There's just no way I can make a Jetta sound exciting. But as I said, BT coming into the pits, he has some clean air ahead of him, so he could push quite hard and get a good lap in.
Cheers, Michael.
And then come into the pits Now it's all gonna come down to how quickly and how much fuel these drivers are going to need. How much have they calculated? That stop looks quite similar. Let's see where he's coming. Where's Daniel Rowe? There we go. Daniel Rowe he's got out. Yeah, BT hasn't made it stick. In fact, BT, if anything, has lost time. He's lost. I think he was about just under a second behind Rowe before Rowe came into the pits, but he's now 7 seconds behind, so that didn't work out too well for BT. It was a quick stop by Rowe, so let's hope for his sake that he's put enough fuel in, because we've all been there in those races where we think we've got the right amount of fuel, and then 3 to 4 laps to go before the end we start questioning, was that enough fuel? And then with 2 laps to go we've pretty much worked out it wasn't enough fuel to put in, and then we go into panic mode. But hopefully that won't happen to Daniel. So David Tovar there just going to the pits. He's going for his pit stop. There's Robert Eskew holding a respectable P9. Robert Eskew. Remembering Robert is driving on a keyboard. Don't know what keyboard. I'm presuming Logitech, but it could be something of a different brand value. Might ask Robert. Or ask Roderick after the race is finished what keyboard he's been using. Whether he holds on to P9 will be another thing, because Chris Forrester there in the number 41 car is all over him. That's a neon and a half livery by Chris there, who makes the move stick down the inside. Nate Jordan is going to be looking to do the same as soon as possible. He will start to line up his overtake. You can play iRacing with a keyboard. You can do it. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can do it. And Eskew's doing it valiantly. But the whole point of iRacing, and actually Roderick is away this week from home, so you know he's just oh no, and that's Nate Jordan there. He's gone off track. Let's see if we can get a replay of that. No, we haven't got the replay of that one, unfortunately. But there's Luke Saunders there, getting past Michael Sculling. Let's see if we got the replay of... No, we haven't. We'll have to have a look at that in the post-race incidents. But Nate is going to be coming to the pits now. And that's going to be the second pit stop for Nate Jordan. That's unfortunate. I don't think he was long out the pits last time, so he's got in. He's got a fast repair. So that bonnet's been plastered on, polished in no time at all. Now he's going to be back out. He's back out in P12. He's got some work ahead of him. There's still 10 minutes to go. Meanwhile, Daniel Rowe is still leading the race. BT now 9 seconds behind him. Now just having a look at Matthew Green here in the 33 car. It's got a little bit deep there. He's got away with it. He would have lost a few seconds there. Not as much as David Tovar, who went really deep in that corner. He's sporting the all red livery with literally nothing else on it. So Robert Eskew now in P12. Still a valiant effort there by Eskew on his keyboard. So we've got this little battle here. Ash Dainty in the 47 car. Angela Merkel there all over Ash Dainty. She's gone off, she's now grass cutting. I love that. Absolutely love that. Merkel cutting the grass. That leaves Mattis Niger in the 327 car. Mattis there I'm just trying to work out Mattis's livery there. It's sort of, he's gone for the safe family off-white cream. Not quite magnolia. But I don't know if Mattis there has selected that livery to be just as boring as this Jetta race car. Let's not call it a race car. It's just a family saloon car that enters itself into a cup every now and then. So Mattis has done a best lap time in this race is a 106.31 versus BT's 106.16. But he does seem to be putting the pressure on BT here. Merkel coming up the rear. Remember, this is for P2. BT only has to finish P2 to win the championship, and that is a challenge there by Mattis. He's going down the inside. He's going to struggle here unless he can put his foot to the floor and get some straight line speed. Because as they come down here, he's going to have to take a. He's going to be well. He's going to get the racing. Yeah, he's going to get the racing line there. I think BT probably edged off a little bit there. Give him the room. The last thing BT wants is to get knocked out and finish below P5, because then he'll have to do all the work again next week. So that might be tactical by BT there, just letting Mattis take that position.
Sorry, David.
My bad.
We're hearing that John Casey. Been an incident with John Casey. We'll have a look at this. John Casey there in the number 17 car. Let's see what happened to him. Oh, he's just spanked the Oreo. That's the apology you heard. And he's in some fit of disgrace. He's decided to drive off track and up the embankment. And he's now going the opposite way on the track. John Casey there has decided to turn around. He's going to try and drive the other way around the track. Oh, I see. He's gone off there. It's a different track configuration, so he's just driven. Okay. I would have gone over the grass. But he's drove back down the other circuit configuration and back onto the current circuit configuration. Nate Jordan's jumped back into the pits. Let's have a look, see why. Okay, yeah, he's going to have a little bit of work done there, and that'll be his third time in the pits, Nate Jordan. So Nate Jordan not having a good race this week. Gross trendy plays. Welcome to the stream, buddy. It's the grocery get a cup. I thought it was the cheapskate cup, but it's the free car cup apparently. No, the iRacing subscription. iRacing is actually quite expensive if you know for its model, but it does depend how you use the subscription. It can be sort of as expensive or non-expensive as you sort of want it to be. But at least with this championship, all the tracks, all the cars are all the ones that are free. I'm not saying free because you pay for it, but they are all the ones included in your basic iRacing subscription. And actually, we can have a lot of fun with this. This is season 1 of the Free Car Cup. Season 2 we're going to be discussing next week. I think some of the cars and track configurations have worked really well, some haven't, so we've learnt from that. And season 2, there's going to be, I'm happy to announce, there's going to be an actual physical trophy. Yep, you heard it right here. This evening there's going to be an actual trophy. It'll be a small one. The donations to the website have been quite low this month. It'll be a small trophy. It's still going to be a trophy. A trophy's a trophy. There's Angela Merkel there in the 47 car, dictating instructions to Ash Dainty. Drive faster, Ash. And as you drive faster, please think about your carbon emissions. That's what Merkel's saying to him right now. Something that has gone unnoticed is Matthew Green's moved himself up to P6 in the 33 car there. That's Matthew's first attempt at a livery. He designed it himself. He couldn't decide on what colour green to use, so he went with different shades. And for the highlight there, just decided to paint the left side red. That's a beautiful livery there by Matthew Green. So 2 minutes to go. Matthew Rowe is still leading, P1. Mattis Niger, P2, and Osley Beatty, P3. I think Osley is going to claim the championship if things stay the same as they do. John Casey there is now out of the pits, having spent. He's been in the pits 3 times now. Unfortunately, his race is pretty much ruined. Down into P15. Michael Sculling there. It's either Schulling or Sculling. I need to ask Michael how he pronounces his surname. Sort of a French, German, Italian flag going there. Nate Jordan also been in the pits 3 times. He's down in P13. And other than that, I think the only battles that we've got going on is the beautiful, in fact, livery of the race. It's tied between Ash Dainty and Angela Merkel and the 41 car Chris Forrester. Don't know which one I prefer. Oh, that was close. He's just been tapped there, Chris Forrester. He's managed to control it. Good skills by Chris there.
David was just getting his own back.
That's the 89 car of David Tovar, who just a little kiss there from behind. I don't know if there's consent or not, but Chris managed to hold on to the car. Keep going, well done. No love lost between those two. Just having a look at the other battles, it's not really... Oh, where's Garrett going? I think Garrett stopped. Is he... Yeah, that's it now. Oh, that's the end of the race. I was getting so into that. I actually didn't realise the race had finished. There's the 101 car. Congratulations, Daniel. P1, Matters Niger, P2. Osley Beatty finished P3, which should make Osley champion. Pending any protests or any penalties, we will get those results published on the Sim Party Racing website this evening. Angela Merkel there coming into the pits, respectable P4. And Matthew Green finishing P6. There's an excellent drive from Matthew there. Excellent drive. Kept it clean, kept it consistent, made up some positions. So well done, Matt. Roderick Eskew, P10 on his keyboard. We're going to see if we can go live now with Roderick and just find out what type of keyboard he used. Dying to know. Let's go over and have a chat with the drivers.
Turn it up.
Hello guys, congratulations, good race.
Thank you.
You're still live on YouTube. Do we have Roderick? Is Roderick in the chat? He's not, is he?
He's just dropped out.
Has he just dropped out? Did anyone ask him what keyboard he was using?
So he was just using a mouse, so he didn't need a keyboard, but he needed to press a key to make sure the mouse woke up, because if you saw him in one of the corners, he'd just go straight on because his mouse went to sleep on the braking zone of T1 and went flying down, and I was like, where's he going? He's going off to the other track. But it was because it all gone to sleep.
I have to say there was a 2 or 3 minutes of the race where I was focused on you, Matt, and Roderick, and the fact was that he was holding you off from your V3 pedals, your Thrustmaster wheel, and what I presumed at the time was a Logitech keyboard. Now I know it was just his mouse. Driver of the day has to go to Roderick, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Hands down, no question about it.
So driver of the day
has gone as well.
Driver of the day is gone to Roderick Eskew for holding most people off with just a mouse. That is no advertising for iRacing or sim racing whatsoever. Livery. Sorry, you say Luke?
Yeah, Luke. What did you get hit in the nuts by your cat?
Yes.
Attacked by your cat mid race?
It scratched me right in the in the tender area.
I've had that with my Beagle. My Beagle's decided to sit under the accelerator pedal in my rig at one point, which was just, you have to weigh up the odds of losing the race or going to the vets with an expensive bill. Livery of the day, I think it was the 47 car, I think. Who's the 47
Yeah, that'd
car?
be mine.
Ash.
Is that the
Merkel mobile?
And yeah, apologies for the first couple of minutes. You're going to hear me refer to it as Nicola Sturgeon. If you looked at my camera angles and you had the amount of rum that I had to drink tonight, the two women looked very similar. It wasn't until I saw the German flag and thought, why the hell has he got a German flag and he's got Nicola Sturgeon on the side of his car? And then it dawned on me. It was actually Angela Merkel. So so that was that. So you're tied. The liveries are tied between Angela Merkel and the neon car of Chris Forrester. Was it Chris? I think Chris had the neon car, which was quite cool.
No, that was mine. The rainbow effects here.
Is there?
Yes.
Yeah. The shittest livery of the evening goes to Matthew Green for basically not working out what shade of green he wanted, so he just put 3 shades on 3 different panels and then just put a red on the other one.
Jesus Christ, that looks like the In-Betweeners car.
But actually, Mattis Niger, he gets the most boring car award. But the reason he didn't get the shittest car livery award this evening is simply because I think Mattis was very clever with his pure Magnolia car with nothing on it. It's because it was the Jetta, and actually Mattis chose a livery befitting of the Jetta, the most boring colour in the world. so actually, that was quite smart.
I think my trading pile something crashed, or I don't know, just didn't load the livery.
So have a look at some of the incidents now. Actually, I haven't done the incidents yet, so have a look at some of the incidents. Let's go back and have a look. It's easier to do it this way on iRacing. It was actually a good race. It's quite interesting.
I have no idea what was going on, to be honest, for most of it. But
We'll have a look.
Most of it being turn 1.
yeah, turn 1 was very interesting.
Let's have a look now. If anyone's not on the stream, you can jump on the stream. We're going to have a look at all the incidents now.
Who won it then?
Daniel Rowe. I think
Well,
BT's a bit conservative. I think.
He still win the championship.
Thank you very much.
Well, that's what I think. He must have known that.
Yeah.
That's fine. It's a marathon, not a sprint, and then I'll just go straight into turn 1 off track.
But I think that's the championship wrapped up, isn't it?
Probably.
Apparently,
Pretty sure it is.
someone's done it in their head, is what I've been told. So, and I couldn't be bothered to work it out. So, at the moment, I've told everyone if BT's won. I'll do the actual maths after this. We'll have a look. We'll see. But yeah, I think so. Right, there we go. Oh. Look at that number 2 car there. That's brilliant driving there. Nice little controlled slide. Who's number 2 car? He's not on my list. I think I mentioned him at the time. Is that Chris?
It says at the bottom left of the stream.
Garrett.
Yeah, I've had an issue with. I was meant to have another monitor fitted tonight, but I've had to. I'm still working off a single monitor, so.
Who was in the lizard car?
Oh, the Oreo got spanked. Yeah, we saw that. Yeah, that's David Torver. He clearly doesn't like Oreo biscuits. There's ain't much to say there. It's just one braked, one braked, one didn't. That's the car I like, the number 41 car. I know I'm a little bit ahead of you guys who've watching the stream. Chris Forrester there, the 41 car. That's a cool livery.
Losing it completely by myself though.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. You're doing a rave in that car. You can do what you like. It won't look out of place.
I do like that livery though. It's
Yeah.
really cool.
That's just yeah. Let's have a look here. Here comes the pace car. I think Daniel was there just trying to confuse everyone. Oh, BT. little bit of I think actually with him and Ash, I think Ash slowed down to what?
Right. I tried to slow down.
Yeah, just let BT go past again. Was that what you did?
It's very nice of them.
Yeah, that was professional. I noted that on actually during the stream. I thought bit of an incident.
It looked a bit more like a Senna and Prost incident, right?
This is quite cool.
I got a free playset of that.
Oh, Jesus.
There's Nate Jordan there just getting sent into a different track.
Ouch.
Oh, unlucky Nate.
Oh,
I'm just checking out the berms for later in the race.
In fact, I might don't I have to go back and have a look at that from another angle because that was quite amusing. Let's just have a look. There we go.
That was a full-on send.
That was just. Let's go.
There was a sign, free burritos there.
Let's just go back. There we go. In fact, let's just. We love this chase view. Right. You know that TikTok one that goes dun no whatever it is the TikTok video. You know the one dun. You know the one. Where is he? There we go. Clean diesel.
None the wiser.
There's Garrett.
He became a homing missile to that side door panel.
Oh, but bless him. There's Matthew Green? Where's the? That's a nice view. There's a nice view of Nate Jordan there.
Yeah, I did say that.
Let's just do really.
They've gone for a picnic.
Yeah, and that car you can do. You can go for a picnic. He's literally been sent into the alternate track configuration at Summit Point Raceway there.
And the car looks okay.
Mate,
I assure you it was not.
That car has passed the NCAP Safety Awards. It's got 4.5 stars. It's fine. It's good to go, that one. Okay, iRacing's going to go into this stupid thing now where it does this. I can't skip into the bloody next incidents because it's now just going to solely. Oh, there we go. Right.
You have to press a button to do that.
Oh, have some of that. Do you know what? That was so well controlled, though. That's well done by BT.
Thank you.
That is well. That was an unexpected shunt from the rear and controlled. There's Roderick on his
I
mouse.
messed that up as well. I could have had both of them.
Oh, Nate got taken out by a mouse. What is BT again? What's happened? Oh yeah, there's Mattis. Mattis driving the correct livery for this car. The most boring one possible.
We had a really good battle there.
Honestly,
Yeah,
did you
just
did you just let him go in the end?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah,
I just didn't have pace.
because on the timings you sort of did. I mean, he wasn't much faster than you, but I think. But you didn't need it. You didn't need the win tonight, so.
Oh no.
Exactly. So.
Wanted it though.
So tactical.
And Daniel had already gone, hadn't he? He was flying.
That
Oh, yeah, he was like
Oreo
12
biscuit.
seconds. Yeah.
That Oreo biscuit car has been just
Bullied.
smashed all over the place tonight.
What is Nate? Nate deserves a few.
There he is again. I mean, there's like honestly, that Oreo biscuit has been. Like this is what I didn't understand. So what we had is, this is what I really didn't understand. So after like smashing into the Oreo, which had already been like smashed into a few times, I think this is John. I think it's John Casey. Is it John? Yeah. So John just kept going, and then decided just to. I mean, I thought he was going to go for a picnic.
I have to say, as the driver of the Oreo, I am going to pick a boring livery next week, so that it's not so.
If I was you, and season 2 might have to get a bit serious because there's going to be an actual trophy on offer for season 2. I think there was a couple of potential protestable incidents there. That Oreo got. I mean, you got hit. You got hit more times than Angela Merkel. in her university days. Anyway, let's have a look at the other ones. No, I think Nate toes to the pits here. There's no question about it. Straight away, he just toes there. I do like this livery. You can get raving this. Oh, there you go. Again, nice little control there.
I think this car's quite easy to save when you're doing that.
Yeah, it's just so easy. There's just so much grip
Where's
on it.
Nate going? Nate. Nate. I mean, Nate's not even. I mean, he's. Where's the slow-mo button? I mean, hold on. I mean,
Yeah, unfortunately, where you get to see the end of the flight.
where's Nate? Are you? Let's just see if I can just screenshot. I want to see if I can screenshot that last little bit. Hold on. Nate, are you on, Nate, at the moment?
I am. It's got really good lift. I'm really impressed.
Let's just see. Oh, look. Hold on. We've got the sun as well. Let's just screen. Hold on. I need to screen grab that, but I need my. Where's my other stream deck gone? Hold on. It's over here.
It's just like the thumbnail for the broadcast originally, except with a white car instead of a black one.
But I had to actually Photoshop that. This one I can just use as like this is what actually happens in a race.
Yeah, next season is, or the season after when we do the next Jetta race, that's just giving me the picture.
Yeah, we use that one because I'm building up a library of. I think that was it actually. I think that was all the.
Yeah,
the
it was.
incidents. Yeah, I think that's all the incidents. There's just
I'm
Daniel.
glad I could contribute.
Oh, that was a good one as well. In fact, that was. I would almost argue that might have been slightly.
It went more vertical.
Yeah, we got. Hold on. we're gonna see if we can snap that one. Hold on. Snap. There we go. Let's get a picture of that. That's
Nicely
just
framed by the sun there, isn't it?
exactly. I mean,
Brilliant composition.
P1, P1 and getting the highest on the launch. Like, what a day for Daniel.
that's literally If you got pole position, you would have got everything.
And that's the pace car. The pace car's doing laps. Imagine what the rest of us are doing.
The pace car beat the lot of us.
That's the pace car after Lewis Hamilton moans for every single race when the pace car comes out, isn't it? The pace car is not going fast enough. He is now. It's Oh well, I hope you enjoyed that. For next week, I think I've got a couple of more updates. Just championship table, we should be able to do straight after the race, which will be good. And a few other things, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We'll do it next week. We'll get season. Matt's gonna talk to you about season 2, and SPR is gonna fund a actual trophy for season 2 of the Free Car Cup. So, and a PDF certificate as well.
Nice.
The most important part.
Yeah, you'll get a PDF certificate and you'll get a trophy as well. So.
Oh, thanks, Tom. Speak to you guys later.
That's all right, guys. I'm going to sign off.
Guys.
Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch up with you
Thank
later.
you.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Thanks.